Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Happy Monday. As soon as those words leave my mouth, it's never a happy Monday. It's a Monday. A happy Monday does not exist. I'm convinced. I don't think it's possible. But either way, we carry on. Hope you all had a lovely weekend. What happened this weekend? It was sort of a long weekend. I mean, I released a grammar video, which is, yay. People kept asking for that, so it finally came out. And it did okay. It did well. It's not number one, but it's number two. So, I mean, I guess I'll take it. Other than that, what else happened this weekend? I don't know. Not much. Taxes got finished finally. And grammar video. I think that's pretty much all I got. Yeah. Other than that, I think we continue working on. One second. See something. Continue working on AI. We're gonna be working on the Spider Boss. Boom. There we go. This lovely guy. If you can't tell, I'm a bit out of it. Just a tad. Just a tad, case of the Mondays, as I'll call it. Oh. Hi, Spidey boy. Oh. Yeah, so we got like phase 1 kind of working. And now we gotta do phase 2. So that's the plan. We gotta make it so he now does something different for phase 2, sort of. It's gonna be mostly the same, but we also need him now to also shoot a projectile. So let's set all that up. Starting with, so we already have the spit web one. Okay, so we already set this up, right? We set the projectile. Yes. Okay, so that means we can go in here. It's going to be combat phase 1. And I'm going to duplicate it. Phase 2. We're going to make sure we're moving on the ground and hashtag phase 2. Oh no, that's that container. Oops. The tag, comparing it to, is actor input tags. That's what we should check. So he has to have both of these, and then he'll do this one. Otherwise, he'll do this one. So to test to make sure that this is going to work, I'm going to change phase 2 to be different. How is it going to be different? Great question. In phase 2, easy test will be to turn off the hold arrow. That's what we're going to do. So theoretically, Theoretically, once we get into phase 2, we should be able to tell. Hey, Shastri, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? A good old case of the Mondays. I keep hitting him when I try to dash away, which isn't good. Which is not great. It's okay. Okay. So now in phase 2, he should still do the same stuff. Yep, but no arrows. There we go. So now he's doing the phase 2 combat. Awesome. Okay, so it works. So step 1, making sure that it works for swapping, and it does. So now we can have it do different things. So this is currently doing random based on the weight. So here we want to do at a child state. This is going to be our combat group. This one, I need to copy this condition. Is it, hold on. Paste. Okay, let's paste it in. And this is still complaining because of, select this. Selection utility. Constant. 1. So we'll give this a, point. Okay. So now what we can do is duplicate the attack. And this attack is going to be combat ranged. Web attack. And then after it's done, so on succeed, it goes, next state. So it is going to do try select at random, and then it's going to web attack and then attack, or is just going to attack. I can, you know what, instead of at random, I'm going to do at random weighted by utility. And then I will add like a 0.5 on the, no, a 1 on the web attack. And a 0.5 maybe on the regular attack, so that way he's more likely to do both, but there's a 33% chance now of doing just the melee attack. Hey, Cluster, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Maybe a little higher, like 0.75. Not quite 50-50, but let's start with this. Going great. I have it here. This is going to be it's a combat group. I'll name this combat, web, and attack. Something like that. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how it goes. I do want to rebalance the attacks, probably. Because now I am definitely finding myself not using the left click anymore, now that it doesn't do 5x damage by default. So I feel like it should do more damage than the right click. So I might bring it back to having the higher base and then just having it scale up with the cards is fine. Okay, so now when he goes down, he should be doing the web. Why is he not doing the web? Oh, I know why he's not doing the web, and it's because I'm stupid as always. It's because I'm stupid as always. I didn't give him the animation for the web attack, did I? Nope, I did not. Spin web. Of course, he can't do the web spin attack if I don't give him the animation to do the web spin attack. That's kind of... Oh, hold on. Computer's flashing red, which means IQ's being a butt again. Why is IQ being a butt? Why is IQ? IQ even running? How's IQ not even running? How is that possible? How did it not even launch? Well, there's the problem of why the computer says, oh yeah, overheating. Cooling stuff ain't turned on. I wonder why it could be. One moment. He'll calm down in a moment. That's stupid. You're the master? Wait, what? I do stupid stuff all the time. It's completely normal here. Restart enough times and it goes back to normal. There we go. Computer no longer flashing red. Seriously, Corsair. Fix your shit. Bro, I used to have, like, a long time ago, I used to have Razer. And the Razer software, Razer Synapse, was such garbage. Eventually, I tried Corsair for the mouse, and I was like, okay, at least this is, like, considerably better. But it's not good. It's just better. I wish it was good. If we're getting the last step to connect stuff or call a function you spend 2 days to write. Oh yeah, the amount of times I like make a function and then don't hook up a function, or like set up anything and then just don't hook it up is like embarrassingly high. Yeah, that attack needs to be higher. Okay. So now with the animation though, let's see it. Okay, he still has the option for you're still just meleeing here. Look, I know you have. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh, that is so evil. Hold on. Should be again. Oh shit. Oh, that's so evil. I love it. Now the web the okay. Couple of things. We need to make sure that the web disappears after a while, because it doesn't right now. Do want the web to disappear. But that works really well because you still can dash to the side, it seems, and not have it and not get hit. So to test that real quick, I'm going to change this by remove I'm gonna invert this so it'll do it. So phase 1 now is the projectile, because I want to do this and I want to see that I can dash out of it still. Good job, me. I didn't really dash out of that. Yes, I can. I can dash out of it. I think I need to reduce the damage on that. I think a couple of things. I need to reduce the damage on the attack. Right now it's 0.5 scale. I think I need to reduce it like 0.25 or like 0.2 damage. Or do we even want it to do damage? Maybe it could just be the effect. I might just turn off damage to 0. No damage is just gonna do the web. The other thing is, or twofold, right? I wanted the web to disappear. And 2, I felt like he hit me when I felt like he shouldn't. Like I felt like I was out of range, but he still hit me, which means the hitbox is probably a little too big for it. So we gotta adjust that. So let's take a look at the hitbox on this thing. And yeah, it is a bit too big. The collision on this can be smoother. Oh, not you. Yeah, let's do... That seems better. Okay, so that's you. And then the zone. Let's do we'll do a simple one. What we can do is just do life. Lifespan, 10 seconds. Just something simple, like 10 seconds. The problem is, you know what? Instead of that, I'm going to do event begin play. I'll do a delay. Life duration. Speed of projectiles too high. We can play around with that. Yep. We can definitely play around with that. Yeah, because I want it to be dodgeable, but hard to dodge. And I want to play with it a little bit, because this is the first time I'm trying it. I want to play with it a little more to see if I'm just bad right now because I haven't had any practice yet, or it's actually too fast, right? I always have to consider that the people who are going to be playing the game are probably going to be better than me. So if they're better than me, are they going to be now able to dodge it every time? Because I'm like if I'm like failing sometimes, I think that's the best one. I wanted to, or like if I'm succeeding rather just a few times, but I am succeeding. That means people who are better than me will succeed more often. So on event begin play, I'm going to do set timer by event. I'm going to make a loop every 0.01. So 100 frames a second. Create event. Up. Custom event. Shrink. Max. I mean, max monster. Yeah, it can go. No, I don't want to max once because that will make it frame dependent. So what we're gonna do is set actor scale 3D. Get actor scale 3D. Minus 0.01. So over the course of 1 second in this manner, that's too fast. Over the course of actually, over the course of 1 second is fine. Let's make it 2 seconds. 0.005. And we're gonna check if the scale. We're just gonna do split because it should be uniform scale. If this is less or equal to 0, extractor. Because I want this timer is gonna start shrinking it when it's dying. So this is how long is it gonna live and not do anything, and then I want it to shrink down when it goes bye bye. Basically, I don't want it to start shrinking immediately because this is on begin play. Let's try it out. Yeah, see, that dodge was completely fine, right? That projectile was fine. Yeah, I don't think I need to make the projectile slower. Like, now that I know it's coming. Yeah, let's get hit with a projectile, please. Oh, let's stop moving, I guess. He still hit me there, which means my dash is not far enough. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. See, then disappears. I believe it's built in SD timing for extendment. Might be wrong. Oh, here? Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. There's no difference, I guess. No difference. Yeah, I think that's new in like what 5.4 or something. I think it was introduced last version. I forgot about it. Thanks for the reminder. Sun is coming out. I have to keep moving over to the side as the sun is here. Okay, so what do we do about the dash? I need to be able to dash out of the way, enough out of the way. So I don't want to reduce the hit, the hit or collision box of the spider. I'd rather slow down my dash, but not as much. So let's go to the player and let's adjust the how much I get slowed by it. Just here. Slow. Speed zone. This should go to the utility section. Okay. So I am doing the full amount. So instead of that, for the dash distance modifier, I'm going to divide by 100. So if I put in 90, I want to divide it here. So if I divide, or let's do multiply actually, easier. Multiply by, let's say, 0.5, half strength for the dash. So if we're at 20% speed, we'll still have 40% of our dash. Then we just do this like the other one. And this goes into the dash modifier. Okay, something like that, I think. Let's see. I don't want it I don't want it big and very large where you can just dash out and like, oh yeah, that's fine. But I do want to be able to still avoid the attack if I, dash. Because that's kind of the point. Otherwise, it's a guaranteed hit, and we don't want that. Okay, that 0.5 probably is too low. Yeah, 0.5 is too low. We'll do like probably 0.75. Yeah, too easy becomes boring. I do want to make it so like you have to time it. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, just dash whenever. Because obviously until the arrow appears, the spider or any enemy will still be tracking you. So if you don't do it at that moment, I want it to be like, oh shit, I didn't time it right. Thing.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay, that was good. I might am I still taking damage from the Wait, shoot me again with a projectile? Oh. Shoot me. I'm still taking damage for some reason. Now you want to play this? Good. That means I'm doing all right. It means what I'm doing is good. At least relatively good. So it's gonna be out tonight. I do release a monthly build on my Patreon for people who want to support the development of the game, but it's right now in its prototype phase. It is not it's not even available for like early access or anything because it's too early. Like I have like there's a bunch here. Like there's a deck builder with a bunch of power-ups that all stack. Right? There's combat, there's all that good stuff, but yeah, there's still a lot to go before I'm like, oh yeah, let's think about, what I need to do for like an early access type thing. It's building everything. Oh, it's taking longer than usual. Unreal, I hope you didn't crash. Oh, there it goes. That's like the regular combat, but if I kill enough of these guys. You basically have a deck builder at the beginning where you can customize the run you want. You unlock cards as you defeat bosses and stuff. But you know, once you get like different power-ups, like you can have instead of a melee attack, you can have a projectile you can shoot. And you can have multiple projectiles you can shoot, which is awesome. Also, I need to fix this. This is not using the right attack. It's also starting very far. So I gotta make some adjustments. Speaking of which, let's fix that. Your game is coming out tonight for the last 2 years. Nice. No, my game is maybe coming out tonight in 2 years, I'm gonna guess. This is about just over 3 months of work, but over a year of time, if that makes sense. Because I only work in it after my own work, so I work on it part-time. So in terms of man hours, if you count 40 hours a week, then it's like just over 3 months of work, give or take. But I've been working on it for over a year. And still enjoying it. It's changed a lot. It's changed so much. In a good way. I'm gonna make this 0.8, and let's fix the air blade problem. What the hell is going on with the air blade? Oh, I have heavy and heavy. Oh, that's why. This one? Was it just a problem of animation? If I go back to view, yeah, there we go. Now we have the wide swipe. Okay, yeah, I can dodge that. Good. But why do I take damage from the projectile? Pretty sure. Shoot me. Shoot me. Yeah, why am I taking damage? I think the damage scale isn't being calculated for the projectile. That's what I think is happening. It's going projectile damage, AC abilities, attack info. SLOW sometimes have a problem to recognize when to stop. I mean, it's good enough because you can def so simple things just forever. Yeah, I can see that. The thing is, like, I didn't go into this game with like a full, like 100% like plan. Like, I had a plan, but this game started as a game jam game that I had a bigger idea for that I wanted to do, and then like over time it's been developing. But like, I didn't go into be like, okay, this is what I'm doing. This is how it's gonna be. I'm like, you know what? This is gonna be a learning opportunity. I haven't done any of this stuff before. This is my first game ever. Let me use this for learning as a part-time thing. There's no deadline. Let me make this the game I kind of want to play. And if I change some stuff, if I try 20 things and then end up on the 21st thing, then so be it, you know, kind of thing. So because of that, you know, it's obviously I've changed and redone several things multiple times. But still, I think it's a lot of fun. I want to see where's the damage. Damage here. I am not multiplying by the damage scale here. Why am I not multiplying by damage scale? Wait, where's my... That's the weapon stats. Damage scale. No, I am multiplying by damage scale. Right here. Multiplying by damage scale. Why am I not multiplying by damage scale here? I need to multiply by damage scale in both scenarios. Oh, because it's... I see. Because it gets recombined here. So why is it... So everything's a multiplication here. It should go here. It should go B. So it should be go damage times damage scale. Okay. So why? Let's look at the damage. Damage. It says the received damage info. The damaged is the damage here. Am I doing something to this? Get damage. No, it's just whatever's exposed. Or is it because... Is it because... Do not... Oh, why does it say 20? What is this? What is this 20 damage? Because over in here. Let's refresh that. That's why it was 20. Hey, Mike, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Why in the world would you need help on a Monday? If anything, you should be tired from its greatness. I'm definitely tired of Monday. I'm definitely tired of Monday. But definitely not of its greatness. Oh, wait. If it's attack B, then it's true. If it's attack A... Oh, then this is the multiplier. Oh, I put it into attack... Why do I attack B? Hey, Green Coke. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Monday's the day of rejuvenation? No. Saturday and Sunday, maybe. Monday if you have it off. But that's all I can give you. That I can't give you more than that. Shoot me again. Why did I just take 25 damage? It's printed 0. Okay, it printed 0. So it sent 0 damage through. Okay. Oh, is the damage override not working? I bet the damage override isn't working. Oh! God damn it. The damage override isn't working because I have it set up where if damage override is not 0, then it uses the damage override. But we're trying to override it with 0, so it is ignoring the damage override. That's what's happening. God damn it. Okay, we gotta change that a little bit. That's why. Saturday's a disgrace. No, Saturday's great. Figured it out. Let's do a new boolean here, and this is going to be force damage override. Force damage override, check. Modifier, we don't need. There we go. So now what we need to do is character base. On the take damage, we need to check on if it's force damage. Oh, not you. It used to be, where is it? Damage calculations. I hate that when you add in a thing in a struct, it just opens all of them by like an extra thing. Like, oh, come on. I don't need them all. I don't need it on every one of them. There we go. Damage override. See here, as long as it's not equal to 0, or Boolean, or this. Okay. Fun fact, if you have stringed arrays, they will not localize when you're doing localization. You have to make them text arrays. Well, yes. The only thing that can localize are texts. But it depends on like how you're doing. Like, look at this. Let's see how bright this is. I'm gonna go even further away to the corner. I need to put up the I need to cover my windows with the light blockers already. Dear God. Depends on how you're doing it also. Because like I have data tables for like things like my cards. And all of this stuff, all of the text that is here is text. It's not a string. And so even if I then convert it to a string later on, right, and use it as a string, it doesn't matter because the original is a text. So as long as the original format is a text, then you're fine. wherever you put in that information. If you don't need localized, or that, like, if you're not putting the information into that array and you're getting it from somewhere else, like you're populating an array of strings from text or from something else, then you're absolutely fine. Theoretically, now we should no longer take damage from the projectile. And I didn't. Shoot me again. I want him shooting me more often. I didn't dodge it well enough. I dodged well enough there. Yeah. I might also reduce the lifetime of the spider webs, but I like the fact that you have to kind of maneuver yourself a little bit more uniquely now. Also, I love the little fast, like, movement. Yeah. I can dodge. Excellent. Well, I literally didn't dodge that one, but... yeah, if I go diagonally, I can't dodge, but if I go sideways, I can dodge just fine. What happened here? Is valid. If it's not valid, if it's not valid, then you know what? Instead of this, we will just do a select vector here. Oh, sun's hidden behind the building! Yay! Select vector, and then we'll check if it is valid. So if it's valid, it's picking A, in which case it's picking this. If it's not valid, then it's picking B, which means you just get it itself. That should be good enough. You should have known that before making your dialogue. Use a string array. You get a tiny bit of screen shake when you get hit. Yeah, there's a few things that I want to add. That's like little stuff like that. I want to add a little bit of screen shake on hit and getting hit, and I want to potentially do one of the like slow down time or like pause time for just a moment, for like a split second when you hit something, where it just, instead of having it just be completely smooth, so it feels like a stronger hit. So I might do that. It's just, I'm prioritizing the actual abilities and combat and, you know, gameplay over stuff like that right now, but definitely I probably will try. We'll see about adding it after all the AI for the spider's done. Oh, the sun's coming out. God damn it! I have to hide. I have to hide. Why did I put it up over the weekend? Here's an interesting thought. Do I want to make it where he can't shoot web at me at point blank range, basically? Shit, I dashed right onto the web. Positioning, good. You know what? Let's increase the amount of times he shoots the web compared to not shooting the web. So web attack is 1.0. This is 0.75. It'll make it like 0.5. So now he'll have only a 33% chance of doing a non-web in phase 2. Look how bright it is. You can see how bright, like, the difference here. And the problem is, it's almost horizontal because it's sunset. And because it's almost horizontal, it's really hard to hide from it. Because I can't just do this and hide from it. It's horizontal. To test, what projectile doesn't hit you? What projectile is the platform? Like a box or something. Needs the sunglasses? Problem with sunglasses is I would need prescription sunglasses. And then it also would darken the entire screen, which is a problem. Yeah, I can make it so it creates webs when it hits a wall. Actually, does it already do that? Hold on. It might already do that. Yeah, it already does that. See? It hit the wall there. It didn't hit me, but yeah, it still made the... what? Oh, god damn it. Right. I forgot about this little bullshit thing. If you don't know, and I forgot, select nodes load both of the nodes, even when you only need to load one because of the selection thing. So because the hit actor is invalid, it still complains because it didn't hit me, basically. Kind of suffering with the sun, I guess. It's stupid. I hate it. Okay, well, in that case, I mean, I don't want to do like a whole second tree here in case it's not valid, but kind of forcing my hand here. Also, promote to local variable, death delay. Nope. Death delay. Local. Ah, because it was the output, that's why I didn't want to do it. Suffer with a Sun would be a great gang title. I mean, that's not a terrible one. There's Praise the Sun. I'm the opposite. I hate the sun. I hate it. Also, get hit actor. I do this. I don't need to drag it all the way through. You might have to steal that for your next game. Do it. We got a name for that? A vampire? I don't know what you're talking about. I definitely do not have a game made surrounding blood and absorbing blood. And I definitely don't hate the sun. There's nothing vampiric about me. Am I part of this Warriors of Sunlight? I would never be part of Warriors of Sunlight. I hate the sun. Why would I join something called Sunlight? Can I get the Warriors of the Shade? Shade sounds great. It's cool. There's no direct sun in your face. It's great. Should be. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, he doesn't hit me. If I do it properly, he doesn't hit me.
Pausing for ads.
Yeah. I might decrease the dash amount a bit. Solaire of Astora would hate you. I do not know who that is. Solaire is a sun thing. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I feel like I've heard Warriors of Sunlight from something. What game are you referencing, Mike? He's the Praise the Sun guy from... Oh, is that who that is? Look, I don't know who he is. If you want me to name something from those games... Like, I played Dark Souls 2 a little bit. I never beat it because I got bored. I beat Dark Souls 3. And I beat Elden Ring with DLC. But if you ask me to name someone, that's not happening except in the... in Elden Ring. And that's because I played it recently. Dark Souls 2 is your favorite one? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Like, I don't know if anyone has ever said those words in that order. No, he doesn't look like a Michelin guy. I think you're thinking of Onion Bro. Dark Souls 2 has so much charm to it? Sure, but everyone that I've ever heard anything about Dark Souls always says Dark Souls 2 is by far the worst one. Dark Souls 3 is just more Dark Souls 1. Yeah. Yeah, I played Dark Souls 3, I beat it. I played a mage. Just like I did in Elden Ring. That was why I played Dark Souls 3. I was like, oh, because I got bored in Dark Souls 2. And I was like, oh, you can play a mage in Dark Souls 3? Hell yeah, let's do that. because they are all wrong. No, I don't think that's how that works. An opinion can be wrong because it is in itself an opinion, but you know. we can pretend. We can pretend. God damn. It's getting brighter. Can you explain spline sampler again? What do you want me to explain about the spline sample? It samples the spline? No, I don't. I'm not using PCGEX. I'm like off the screen entirely because it's. I just. We're gonna go down here. There we go. I can go down here. There's my solution for now. Yeah, for claimed by you. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna reduce the amount of dash I still have. I'm gonna change this to like 0.85 intensity. That was enough. That was enough. Should be. Should be. Yeah, that's enough. 0.85 is enough. Okay. Yeah, I might meet in 0.9. We go 0.9? By 0.9, I mean 90%. It's sampling a spline, and you're trying to place pillars in these subdivision points and trying to create a wall in between subdivision points. Okay. Here's your spline. Right? I'm assuming it's closed, but it doesn't be closed. You have your, let's say, 4 main points. Right? This is what your spline is made of. Then you also have your subdivision points. Let's say you have 1 point in between. Right? Yeah, you're set to subdivision and you have 1 point in between. If you want to spawn only here or only here, then all you need to do is do a second spline sampler that only does the original points and 0 for subdivisions. And then you're left with just the green ones. And then you can use a difference node, and you can either remove these, or you can remove these with a difference node. And then you got either one. You either have all the original points, or all of the subdivision points. Yep. How do I do that? What? I mean, what part did you not understand, Shustry? I just finished explaining it. You asked the question, how would I? So, the spline sampler sample both your by default? Well, no. Spline sampler. Subdivision. You just say 0. You say 1. You say 3. Right? If you're talking about subdivisions, how many subdivisions do you want? You have 1 at 0 and 1 at however many you want, and use a difference node. So it's a binary, and then you're good. And you get basically you cut out either one from the other. So you're left with all of the intersections, and then if you want the inverse, then you can invert it. Yeah, you use 2 samplers. One that does the intersections, as I showed. One that does just these. and one that does all your segments that you wanted, however many segments you wanted. If you want 3 at each one, then it does 3 at each one. Doesn't matter. But once you go and use a, difference node, then you're stuck with just the blues. Right? Or if that's not, if you wanted just the greens, then you take the combined version and then you remove the blues because you just separated them out already. So it's just a chain of difference nodes. It's a cookie. I wish the cookie had more chocolate chips on the inside. Really? Why is all the chocolate chips on the outside? I mean, this has nothing to do with the density of it, so yeah. I mean, if you're talking about segments on a spline, I mean, I don't know if you have some other setup that you're doing that's not what you described, but based on what you've said, yep. Gotta work at your baking skills? Yeah, I'm not much of a baker. Yeah, that's that. You know what? You got me there. What about spline between the subdivisions that are distance points? What's spline between? Are you asking how to get like this one, the middle point between all of this? Is that what you're asking? No, I mean, you just make a spline in a blueprint like you would even in Unreal 4. And nothing changed there. Are you asking about spline between the subdivision? Are you talking about this? It's a line sampled by distance, which is irrelevant for this. The points in the sample spawns pillars and segments spawns walls. Points in this one. Yeah, so this is what I described. This is literally what I described to you. These are the points. This is in between. You just set it to segments. And then you specify how many do you want in between. If it's 0, then you literally just get your points. Yeah. It's literally what I described. Try it. You gotta try it. My forehead is like so bright. God damn it. Okay. So I think it's working. Let's make sure everything is working together. So we'll go back to having this be actually in the second phase. So what should happen now is in phase 1 we have just attacking, no web projectiles. And in phase 2 we get the web projectiles. Okay. Transitional phase. Okay. Where's the web? He missed me as well, which is a problem. What? Oh, I know what. Oh, there's the web. Because I was right on his tail. Because I'm right in melee range, he's not shooting the web. But if I move like even a little bit away from him, he'll shoot the web. Okay. That's fine. Because yeah, I don't, shoot the web in point blank range. Maybe I do want to shoot the web in point blank range. Do I? Do I want to shoot the web in point blank range? I think it would be good to do it. Because you're melee and you're really just on him all the time. Which is... Put you here. Copy you. With enter condition. On succeeding, go to next state. Delete the selection utility. So it won't do this unless it has phase 2. And phase 2, he will do this and then go next state. Okay. Get spline data only returns the original points. Yes. Then you do a spline sampler. You sample the spline. And you get all the other points. Right? You do a sample on spline. But however you want, whether distance or anything else, doesn't matter. And then use a difference node, and then you remove the original points. And now you're stuck with just the in-between points. Yep. And then you got everything you need. It's not quite gone, but the sun is setting. Oh, the sun is setting. Behind a building. Yes. Sweet. I can't. I looked at the sun. I should have looked at the sun. I should have looked at the sun. Mistakes were made. Okay. So. Oh, wait. So we now have the attack and web for phase 2. Phase 3 is attack and charge and web, which is going to be extremely deadly. Right? Like phase 1, easy. Phase 2, okay, we're actually getting some, mechanics here. Phase 3, this is gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. So let's set up a phase 3. Phase 3. In phase 3 is going to do a web attack. And then it's going to do charge or attack. And this is going to random by utility. Why are you complaining here? Oh, because you're... well, I wanted to do the web attack no matter what. So... No. I need to do this differently. Oh, yeah, I need to go here. There we go. Constant, I'll say 0.25. Guess planet, guess planet. Path 1 goes into difference now. Path 2 goes into spline. Guess second. Here. I'll just show you. It'll be faster for me just to show you. Here. Okay, so this is spline. There's the graph. Get spline data. Spline sampler. Subdivision, let's say 3. Difference node. Binary. Static mesh spawner. Cube. You might not like the fact that I am doing this way. Yeah, that's what I figured. Let's do what I was showing you before. Do 0 here. Why are you? Oh, it's because of the way the points are. Bounds modify. Gotta do a bounds modifier here, I think. Bounds modifier set. So now, if I have a point here, here, why is it being a butt? Well, I can see why you were having problems. I don't know why it's being a butt. Oh. What? Why is it? Where is it? Why don't I see it? Why don't I see the bounce? Oh, there's the bounce. They're just super tiny. Never mind. Oh, right, because I'm doing... It's 100 by default. That's why. Oh, because I'm an idiot and I dragged out the curve, this thing, which is the which is this, instead of the actual point. That's why. I was so confused. I actually dragged the wrong thing out. Yeah, straight out of the tangent. Oops. Okay. So here. So sampler on subdivision. Right? I said 3. I can be like 5 or whatever. It doesn't matter. Point is, wherever you see a point now, it is not spawning something. Right? Could I? No, I still can't do that. I still need the spline sampler. But now if I want to spawn something on this point, right? Then I can do another difference node. And what I want to do is remove from the original what I just got. And here, I can put cylinder. And now I have cylinders on the points and cubes in between. So here's the graph. Spline sampler, whatever divisions. Again, I can do distance, it doesn't matter. One of them is subdivision 0, which is the bottom one. Bounds modifier, I just have it set to -50 and 50. Negative 50s and 50, just to have some size to them. Because on a spline sampler, if you sample a spline, the points are just really thin and long, which you don't want. So I made them basically 100-meter cubes, effectively. And then I cut it out, and I cut it out, the cutout. There you go. That's how you do it. Stupid tangents threw me off. Goddamn tangents. Yeah, if you need to, yeah, rewind. I blame you for this. It doesn't tell you how long it's going for. It does. You just need to know how to see that info. If you're on a stream and you just hover over here, if you go at the very beginning, it says -127. -127, 126. You can see how long ago how far in the past do you want to go? So if you know how far past you need to go to the beginning, you know how long it's been to the current time. And then here you can just be like, okay, well, I actually just want to go back like 3 minutes. And then, then you're good. Just go back to, however many minutes. Yep. So it does tell you, it just doesn't tell you like Twitch does. Yep. Also, hit the like button. While you're there. I think it tells me somewhere on my screen as well where it's, oh yeah, I see where it tells me on my screen. I've never looked at the section. Like button part of PCG, yeah. Game dev is not terrible when you're job searching. Game dev is not terrible if you like game dev. Right? It's the same thing with everything. Right? Washing dishes is not terrible if you like washing dishes. Cleaning is not terrible if you like cleaning. Game dev is not terrible if you like game dev. You're doing it as a hobby? I mean, technically I am too. Well, okay, I am getting paid for my streaming, so technically I'm not doing it as a hobby. I'm doing it professionally. I have gained over $0, so I am technically doing this professionally. Now, is it professionally enough to make a livable wage? Absolutely not. But it is still by definition professionally. Let's close some stuff. We don't need any more. Close the player. I don't think we need that. Spider. I think we close you as well. Yeah, the rest here. Okay, there you go. That's all we need done. Okay, phase 3. Phase 3, we need to what phase 3? So phase 3, we're doing the movement as before. We can tweak it for phase 3 if we want to. Then we're doing the web and attack or dash or ram. So it does web attack, and then this is going to be a charger or attack. We're gonna duplicate this, and this is going to be ram, and this is going to be special. What is the wait time that we have for? Oh, wait is after it does the attack. Okay. That's fine. Okay. We could try inverting to see how it is by default. It's gonna be good. So basically, as long as it's not in phase 3, it will do this, which means it will do this right away. So it will do the movement. Then it will do either a web attack and then an attack, a web attack, then a ram, or a attack or a ram. That should be fine.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay, while ads are going, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hey, sit your ass back down. I'm back. I'm back. Dude, I'm sitting there when you start shouting. No, see, I wasn't addressing you. I was addressing John. That's right, John. Sit your ass down. And what are the chances that out of the very few people watching, there's a guy named John, and he's not sitting right now? Low, I feel like you're 0, but what if? Let's see how this operates. Okay, projectile. Why is he not doing his special attack? Why is he not doing anything? Where did I mess up? Where did I mess up? On state success, go to next state. Why are we not doing this? It'd be super funny if your name was John. You know, John Smith. Gotta go with very common names when you do stuff like that. You're learning a lot of things about Unreal. You like it? Good. Unreal's fun. I mean, okay. Just game engines are fun. But so I guess really you could go with any game engine. For a burnt out engineer, it's good. Also for other non-burnt engineers, also good. Your Asmongold? I've never seen it spelled that way. Your Asmongold lookalike, the other 50k are just lurking. I don't see the resemblance. I'll be honest. Hey, you're less welcome in. How's it going? I'm doing well. Absolutely. You're welcome. Happy to help. Hey, welcome in. How's it going? Happy Con Day. Happy Con Day. I'll make sure to call on you. Oh, because I put 0.25. Well, no, this is right. Why is it? If I set this to 1. Hey, Johan, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You should do a Houdini stream one day. I mean, if I knew Houdini, I would. But I don't know Houdini, so. I tried learning Houdini at one point. It didn't really work out. Why isn't he doing anything? Why is he not doing anything after the... Oh, now... Well, that's because I'm in melee range. That's not a fair thing. Why is he not doing anything after he shoots the web? Okay, what if I did just try select in order? Yeah, more AI. That's... It'll be AI for the foreseeable future until... Why isn't he doing anything? Is the problem that it goes to the next state here? If I have this... If I set this to group... No. Try some shield at random. Until it all melts. Oh, hold on. I think I fixed it. Yeah. Okay, I fixed it. Projectile me. Okay. I need to get a little better at dodging. If I am preemptively moving and then dash, I can get out of it, no problem. He's not... Why is he doing his ramming attack? Ramming attack? What do the spline offsets do in the sampler? They offset the start and the end of the spline. So you don't start or end at the points you set. So you start like inwards from the ends or from the starts. However you look at it. Tries. Oh, don't let's set it at random. At random, way by utility. Utility constant. Constant. I need him to ram me. Okay, something tells me the ramming attack is just not working. What's going on? Why is the ramming attack not working? He does attack. Oh. Because I don't want to do attack C. I need to do I see the problem. I see the problem. I need to do wait, no, this is combat special. Special attack should not be attack combo here. This is not right. Because it used to do special attack. Special attack. And here we then we want to bind an event. Okay, we're going to do some stuff. We need to do some stuff. And it does a call a special attack done. Okay. We do a bind event on to special attack done. All of this. Custom event. Special attack done. Bam, plug that in. Okay. How do you manage AI? Don't you use the Blackboard system? No, I'm using state trees, which is the new system. That's what this is. CST is a character state tree. I just put a C in front of it so I know it's the character one, versus a regular state tree, which is just I'm using as sub trees. So it's just a state tree. So this is all state tree. So instead of using blackboards and behavior trees, I'm using state trees. Okay, well, he's doing it. He's not doing it right. Because I never updated this guy to not use the attack target. So let's update this. Get game mode reference. Get player reference. And we just need to replace all of those instances with this. Was that the only one? Ah, right there. Also gotta do it here. There you go. So now he should actually go towards me when he does his little ramming attack. Ramming attack. Oh, yeah, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Ooh, but I need to turn. Okay, I need to turn off. Do I have? I don't have. Add a new thing here. I want to do focus target. New variable. Focus target. I'll be on by default. But in the spider, we want to turn focus target to off. So he'll stop looking at me as he rams, because we don't want that. We want him to just continue looking wherever he was looking. Like that. Yeah, there we go. He clipped me. Now, the dangerous thing will be once he shoots. Oh, no. I need him to, yeah, that. Why did he not web and then go to If I do 0.25 here, he's supposed to web and then go to well, I guess if he goes to this, then he does not go into one of these. Is that what the problem is? It's not able to do a random one? Well, let's try again. No, it seemed like. Oh no, that was the close combat one. Should be. Okay, if I instead on this web told it to go to specifically RAM, I think I know how I need to set this up. Wait, why is he not? He's still not ramming. Why? Ram me. What the hell? Why is it when you do the web attack, you refuse to on completed go to RAM? Why? Why are you like this? Okay, we could change this a little bit. We can change this a little bit. I can do web attack here. We're going to do web attack then attack. And this is going to be RAM attack. So do this. And this one, way by utility, going to no, this is just gonna be full random. Because they're gonna do web and then attack or web and then RAM. And this is going to be in order. In order. This needs to have no more weighted. Any of the stuff. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be upset. I'm just going to point that out now. On success, go to next. On success, go to next. Okay. Okay. There we go. So now, give me the dangerous one, which is the web, and then the RAM. Why he not do anything? Why is he not rapping? Oh, it's because he has a cooldown. I think it's because of the cooldown. Isn't it? Is it because of the cooldown? I did phase 3 and then like 2 seconds. I don't think that's why. But I mean, like, I just want him to shoot the web and ram me. Why is that so much to ask? Okay, he does the regular attack. Good, that's good. He did nothing. Why? Why? Why is it? It has no requirements to enter. It has it's like an order. Just move, that's that. Is it going in here at all? Like after it shoots the web, rather? I know it's going here in general. So, no. He just refuses. But why? Weighted by utility. Okay. Do weighted by utility. Web attack utility will be 0. Ram attack utility will be 1. So he should always do the ram attack when he does any attack. So he should always do this and then ram. But he didn't. Why not? Why the hell not? I'll say completed, go to next state. This should not fail. I don't even think I have a fail state here. There's a fail state. Oh, now he did it. The what? Okay. Now he did it. The one time I didn't get hit by the projectile, he did it. Okay. What changed? Nothing changed. Hit me with a projectile. So me getting hit with a projectile is somehow stopping him from ramming? Oh, I think I know why. I think I might know why. It'd be stupid if it was that. I think he's doing a line trace to the player, and I bet you the... for whatever reason, the web thing is blocking it. I don't... It shouldn't be, but let's find out what the hell's going on with that. Collision. It is everything is ignore except pawn, which is set to overlap. See? It has no like static meshes or anything that can give it any other collisions. Are you doing a line? Do you even need a trace? Hold on, you're not even doing a trace. He's not even doing a trace, so what gives? What the hell gives? Da. What do I have here? Says movement speed, set stop. I check if it's line of sight. Hold on, let me see what this line of sight is. Line trace for objects. Oh, it's also checking dynamic. Oh, God damn it. That's why. And this movement zone is world dynamic. Room manager. Hey, look, it works now. And this is death. Being in this web is death. If he starts to ram. Yeah, there's no. Okay. I thought it would be, but confirmed. Now, what do we do to make it interesting and not immediate death? The timing on the regular attack is good. Let's think about this. He goes 2,000 units forward. I can make it bigger. Change web time less on phase 3. Oh, so in phase 3, he shoots the web, but it's for a short amount of time to give you time to... Or he gives like a smaller web or something. Not a terrible idea. I want to see what happens if he charges further.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I mean, not that much further. So the first one you can dodge is the ones afterwards that you can't. Because you're still like getting out of the problem area. I could just make it so he dashes towards you in general without doing the web, and then keep the mechanic from last time, but just introduce the dash or the ramming attack, rather. I can make him more aggressive. We won't do the web and then ramming attack. We'll just do ramming attack or web and then regular attack. And theoretically, if he's aggro enough, there should be enough webs around that you can get yourself into a bad position if you're not careful. And that might be good enough. That might be good enough. So, enter condition. Oh, not enter conditions. I'll make him more aggro. Then once web doesn't hit anything, still spawn at the end. Yes, if it hits a wall or at the max length, it still spawns something. So you can still do this. He'll still do like his charge thing. Yeah, I need to... Okay, he's a little too aggro. But he'll do that attack still. He'll try to shoot the web. I need to get hit by the web a few times. I need to add a cooldown for the ramming attack. Cooldown. Ramming attack. Cooldown time 5 seconds. I need to be enough for it to not have to trigger twice in a row right away. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I need to get hit by that. I keep dodging it. I'm also getting hit by the ramming attack. I'm getting hit by the thing I don't want to get hit by. I'm not getting hit by the thing I want to get hit by. Okay, he is ramming way too much. Let's reduce the amount of ram chance. Let's do like 0.6. What I want him to do is basically cover the place with webs, and then start ramming like that. I might increase the time these stay then. Just by like, you know, right now it's like 10 seconds. But if I make it like 15 seconds, like not that much longer. Well, I mean, it's 50% longer. But, right? Yeah, I think he's still ramming too often. Let's do like 0.4. Like I want ramming, but ramming needs to be balanced with the amount of webs that get placed. Like I hit twice there. Good job, me. I think I want to introduce a longer cooldown to fix it was too fast back to back on that. So let's change the cooldown on the RAM to be like 8 seconds. He hit me. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, oh, yeah, see, I got myself in a bad spot. Oh. Okay, okay. Yeah, if these stay, yeah, see, now we're getting, like, more webs, which is good. Now, one thing that, you know, I'm immediately also wondering, so maybe not 15 seconds, maybe, one thing that I am already wondering about is, when do I have time to attack? But is that my problem? Yes. Let's figure out if I can attack him. I mean, honestly, if I'm actually like focusing to attack him, that was not hard. So you know what? Never mind. No. Yeah, the ramming attack definitely can get you because if you don't dash at the right times, then... Hold on. That exploded at the end, but it did not cause a web. It will... What? Okay, if it on death, it needs to cause a web. I thought it was doing it on death, but it's not. It's only doing it on hitting me or a wall. We want to make sure it's also on... So I think that's what you guys were asking about, but... I thought that was I thought it was, but it's clearly not. So... Let's go with... Where is it? Web. So this happens on hits. Event on... on destroy... no. Event destroyed. So I want to make sure that this hasn't triggered. So let's do a new variable, just going to be hit successful. Is just going to say hit successfully true. And then here we're going to check that hit was not successful, and if it was not successful, then basically need to do this. Off of actual location. So now if he misses me, yeah, there's the web. Excellent. Yeah, that's definitely a lot better. Yeah, I think now we can return the RAM a bit. It's not ramming enough. I mean, definitely a balancing act. Okay, let's do a couple of things. Let's change the cooldown to like 7 seconds on the ramming attack. And then let's change the slow zone life from 10 seconds to 12 seconds. It's a bit longer, but not like an insane amount longer. I got caught out in a bad spot. Oh, very bad spot. Yeah, so now it's considerably more difficult. Now, of course, I have no power-ups or anything, but still. There are times to hit him. So, with a bit of practice, I think you can absolutely get this no problem. Oh, you know what else is happening right now? I just realized. Not you. Go back to the web. if I have two right next to each other, damn it, I was trying to put you under the ground. If I have two next to each other, I'm slow, I'm slow, I'm slow. I'm no longer slow. Because I have it when I leave the area. And because I've left this area, right, it is no longer like, oh, okay. So when they're overlapping, it causes an issue. So what's a good way of doing this? I could theoretically on exit, I can delay one extra tick, and then I can line trace down and see if I am still in the slow zone. So instead of doing this right away on an overlap, what I can do is line trace by channel. What I'll need to do is change the collision here to boss abilities block. I'm pretty sure. And the line trace boss abilities. If I do delay until next tick. Give us a chance to. If I end overlap, I might not need the, because I've already ended overlap. So theoretically, I'm no longer overlapping it. So then if I line traced get actor location. Say just like 2,000 down. It's fine. Get you going back underground. Going back underground as we test this again. Slow movement zone 2. So it did find the other one. Okay. So we can do, as long as hit actor is not equal to slow movement zone. Then we do this. Let's see if that fixes our problem. Slow, slow, slow. Now. Oh, because it's literally the hit actor gets class. I just want to get the class. And you compare the class. As long as it is not equal to Um, can I do this? It's certainly not an object. Will it complain? I just don't want it to be the same class. Because if we have different ones later on that are different classes, then it should be fine. First test tanking the spider. You can't tank the spider. Spider does too much damage. Yeah, there we go. See, now I'm still slow. And if I leave fully, I'm still slow. I might need to do the one tick delay. Wait, it failed there. Oh, if it fails there, then we want to do this. Yeah, because if it failed, that means, yeah, we want to reset. If it is the same, if it's not the same, but it did hit something of that kind, then we also want to reset. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. That's what I want. Turns out you don't need the difference node. You're fine with the spline and the points overlapping. Oh, there we go. Even easier. Even easier, even better. We're still good. And now we're back. And now we're back. Yay, it works. I'm sure there's something here that's a problem later on that I'm not thinking about, but now we don't have the problem of me stopping being slow because I've got into the zone of another. Fantastic. We need to turn off the debug. We don't need that anymore. You can come back up. Yeah, if I show you what happens when I quote unquote tank this guy, there's a quarter of my health. There's another quarter of my health. Every hit is a quarter of my health with no power-ups. I'm dead. Ain't much tanking here. Okay. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that was brutal. Immediately going into a ram after the attack combo was brutal. Fine. I got hit there. Oh my god. Let me out. This is fine, by the way. I'm not like upset, like, oh my god, this is... Like, I think this is great. When you close this, yeah, when I'm, well, no, when I'm close, like, when I'm right in its face, like, at full melee range, then, yeah, he doesn't have a ramming attack. But if I'm a little bit further away than full melee, then, yeah, there's a chance he'll ram. $2.5D roguelike Souls feeling. Oh god, I'm gonna put. Well, here's the thing, right? As I said before, I don't want you to be able to kill the boss first attempt with no experience with the boss. Right? I want to take a few attempts to beat the boss. Like you start learning the mechanics, and then you beat the boss because you learn the mechanics. So that's the goal. The only downside to that, person, you like it better like this? Good. I do too. We're in agreement. The only downside to me wanting tougher boss battles is that bosses drop the cards. What I can do okay, here's a thought I have. Here's a thought I have. And this is because, again, what if you keep dying to the first boss? Does that mean you will never unlock a new card, aka a new power up, a better power up, etc.? Here's a thought. Instead of the boss dropping a card, right? Instead of that, the boss instead will drop some kind of currency that is unique for that boss. You will guarantee to get that currency no matter if you die to the boss or not, based off of how much of its health you have removed. But if you kill it, the like the amount you get, let's say, doubles. Right? So let's say you get 100 currency for killing the boss. That means if you got to 99% of him dead, you would get divided by 2, 50, so you get like 49 currency. But the reason is I say this because then we can introduce a shop in the hub that sells you the cards from each tier. Which means you'll also be able to see, once you've unlocked, once you beat the boss, you can see the next boss's like cards or something like that. This could be good, because then no matter how far in that you get of killing the boss, you feel like you're always making progress, because you will be always making progress because of this. I like that idea. Hey, Stormrun, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Here for the thought. Check the Discord general. Sure. You could just ask here. You don't have to put it into Discord if you have your tier. Hey Nathan, welcome in. How's it going? Doing well. Did you do the video about changing the landscape under points you spawn on top of using pieces? What? Yeah, I have like I have the video of like PCG landscape video. Yeah, you can use the same method. You can't post pics here, but you didn't post pics anyway. What if you had ripped pieces of cards around the map for? Oh, no. No, I thought about it. It makes you want to backtrack. It makes you like feel like, oh no, what if I missed something? I don't like it. Yeah, exactly. I mess. Yep, that's all you need, Shustry. Wish you were here to see all the boss stage tree stuff. You mind a quick overview? Of what specifically? One over. Here's the boss. Here, I'll show you the different phases. So if we turn this off. So phase 1 of the boss is just going to be attacks like this. This is phase 1. Nice and simple. You get used to just basic attacks.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Phase 2 is watching ads. Phase 2 is about 2 minutes long, but you should be fine. You would harvest some of the boss blood, although you didn't beat it. You could buy something in the hub. Yes, exactly. Yep. Yeah, good guts. Exactly like that. And then, but the things you buy will probably be the cards the boss would drop as I have it now, but instead, those would be the cards available in the shop for you to buy. And you would never be, you would still not be able to buy a higher tier. You would not be able to skip tiers still, but so you still have to go tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. But yeah, you create a custom blueprint PCG brush and use to draw the landscape. Yep. Oh, it's like you didn't post any pictures, and see, I don't see the full the names because I'm in streamer mode, so I couldn't even tell that. I guess that wasn't you. So what is the problem you're having? So I can draw. So this is a spline mesh, which you can do with PCG in 5.5. And this is just the points and you spawn them. And then for this spline mesh, you just move it up. Oh, okay, got it. Got it. I thought this was the reference you're trying to achieve, but cool. Yeah, nice. Glad you got it working. Did you do this with spline mesh, I assume? Spline mesh and then spawn the points. All the good stuff. It's a little snake. Little snack. How would you persist the spline so that AI can use it later? How would I when you spawn a spline, so either it's already in the blueprint, right? In which case you can just use it because it's in a blueprint. But if you're creating the spline inside a PCG using the create spline node, you have the option of create data only and create component. If you do create component, it creates a spline component, which you can again use like you would for anything else. You just get component by class, spline, etc. of whatever it's in. Okay, as I was before I was interrupted by the ads. Yeah, so phase 1 is just basic attacks, right? You see where he's gonna attack. He attacks that way. Assuming he's not on a ramp. You know, all is good. Phase 1 is, you know, I will say small phase. I think you're gonna get down about 20%. But now, there you go. And then he goes into this interim phase where there's a bunch of these X-Hacks that all spawn little spiderlings, which, you know, they'll do damage to you if you let them hit you, as you can see. It doesn't do much damage, but there's gonna be a lot of them. But once you get them, you kill them all, the big one spawns and comes down. And then breaks. What happened? What the hell happened? We haven't tested going between. We have tested going between the phases. What happened here? What? Why did it break now? What happened? That's what components is for? Yep. You should have a PCG Q&A stream? I mean, that's just called any stream. Just ask me questions. Make critique PCG graphs? That's really difficult. That is extremely difficult, Shuster, because, like even when people ask for help on a PCG graph, like, I ask people to link the graphs because maybe I can spot something right away. But, like, even a medium complexity graph takes a while to, like, understand what you're doing and, like, how you're trying to do it. Like, once you're even at, like, medium complexity, it's like, okay, this is no longer a quick glance. This is like, let's sit down and really, like, dive through it, right? That's the problem with it. So that's why, like, I can't answer. That's why I can't answer everything everyone asks. I can, you know, guide people on the right direction for the more complicated stuff, but I can't be like, okay, this is exactly how you do it in this 20-step process. I care. Okay, is it gonna be fine? It's fine now. Oh, no, it's not. Why is he just shooting webs? What happened? What happened? Why is he not doing the attack? Parameters player and site. What? What is this player and site? I already have player and site here. Oh, here. No, this should be off. If this is off and this is off, then we're fine. Let's find out. I think I was basically telling it. Well, odd. I don't know why. You want some closer to your road builder? Nice. Okay, what the hell is going on? That wasn't it. We fixed this. We fixed this. Hold on. If I was to just tell it to do phase 2, we didn't have this problem, right? So now he's gonna be phase 2 by default. He doesn't have this problem. I bet I might know why it is like that, the way it is. I think I might know why. Maybe? Is it... Oh no, but the cooldowns affect both. I thought maybe it would be cooldown. What? Let's try getting him to phase 2 again. Yeah. What gives? Also, why is he shooting so fast or so much? What in the world? Why is it break so much? Because he's no longer following the 3 point. The cooldown just is not working. I think what's happening. But even then, if I do uncompleted, go to next state. Not even on six. It should not. It should not be possible to fail it, but. Actually, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna turn on the debugger and look through it. What the hell he's doing? If I kill him in the air, they stay floating, which is not great. What is... Okay. So that's not it. Let's go to window, debugger. Okay, debugger's on. Let's see what's going on. Also, another thing, I need to have probably the little spiderlings return potion charges. Take a little bit. I'm gonna fix that. What's going on here? Stop. Okay, what's going on? Yeah, this is a player. Move attack. Okay. Okay. Enter conditions for flow compare false, random false, cooldown false. Why is everything false? Random true, flow compare false, cooldown false. What? I don't have three what is it talking about? Close quarters attack. Oh, it's trying to do close quarters attack? Yeah, I don't care about that. Try range attack. It does the range attack. Go to close quarter. Wait, go to close quarters attack. What? Hey, Leo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. If that can blueprints tick by default is automatically enabled in every new project. Yeah, it's fine. Even Epic has said it's fine. Just keep in mind that this, assuming you're doing something with it, is fine. Right, because you need to use it. But factor. This is fine. It being this gray mode is fine. It being like this is not fine. That's it. Follow that, and then you're good. As long as if you delete it, it's also fine. Then it's not doing it much. This is from Epic directly. Well, I'm not Epic, but like, I heard it from Epic directly. So. I can promise you that the reason your whatever performance issues you're having are not because you have tick enabled. It would be because you're doing something on tick you shouldn't, or in a way you shouldn't, but not just because you have it enabled project wide. I'm Epic to you. Thanks for the lie. I appreciate it. So I'm confused still. It just did. Is it getting confused? Why is it doing this one? I see why. Okay, I messed up. I got it. I'm the one who messed up. I see. What's happening is it wasn't doing this one. It was doing this one. And the reason is I never gave you the same conditions as this close quarter attack. Instead, I just put it on top. So yes, it has this issue. So what we need to do is add state, child state. This is close quarters. This goes inside. This goes inside. And then that stays as it is, but all of these you put on here. Enter conditions. Flow compare. There we go. This is gonna make it a lot better. Less than 350. Random number 0.8. And then last one is cooldown melee range attack 3. B. Delete. There we go. You had an enhanced input event tied to a sphere trace to just call a blueprint interface function so whenever you pressed or spammed it or worked inconsistently. Odd. Tick should have nothing to do with what you just described. I think you had a different problem. I think you probably had a different problem, and this just happened to also fix it. But I think your underlying problem, it was still there. Most likely under the hood. Because tick has nothing to do with doing a blueprint interface call and a trace. So, just a heads up. Now, it could be fine, but just watch out. Now it should do web and then attack. Ah, there we go. He's moving around. He's doing an attack. Yeah, web. 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 Then attack. Yes. There we go. Problem fixed. Stupid close quarters. So that's phase 2. Phase 2 is just shooting the web, and then immediately going to attack, and then your dodge is also slower, so that's phase 2. You gotta dodge perpendicular to the line, or otherwise, right, you're gonna get hit. And then phase 3, because I'm too lazy to get him into phase 3 right now, is now the same thing as before. Shoot projectile and attack, but also he will occasionally just do a ramming attack. Yep, there's a ramming attack. Oh shit. Run. Okay, I got clipped twice because I was in a bad position. But yeah, that's phase 3 right now. The ramming attack is brutal though. I might need to reduce the hit range on the ramming attack. I think it might be a little bit big. Because I feel like he's clipping me when I don't want him to clip me, potentially. But I think that's going to be for later, figuring out how we want to do that and all that. I think it was good progress. Good progress day. We're trying to debug collisions because the feedback you got from the game jam was that the enter event for a puzzle wasn't properly being registered. So you spam input for the BPI. I noticed even on triggers, so the enhanced input action was only sometimes registering. Check your enhanced input actions settings. There are certain parameters there. Like, even when you do like a simple click, there's a minimum attenuation time, for example. That if you spam it faster than that time, it'll still only register that many times, for example. Like, there's like, you could do press, but you have to hold, like, press at a certain amount of time. Like, there's a bunch of options for enhanced input actions. Like, that could be just as simple of tweaking enhanced input actions to get what you want. It could have nothing to do with anything else. No, it's possible it still does, but that's where I would go. Anyways, guys, we made good progress. We did. I think the spider's genuinely starting to be a lot more fun. Now, tomorrow we're going to be working on phase 4. And phase 4 is going to be interesting. Because phase 4, I want the entire area covered in web. But it's not as powerful as the shooting one. But the entire area gets covered in web. And then you're just like slowed, like, let's say 25%. And then he'll continue to do his basic attacks and ramming attacks, but he won't shoot anymore. So you'll just get a 25% movement speed down, like, overall, or however much we'll play around with it. So then you have to dodge everything that way, and he'll be even more aggressive. That's the plan. So that's the plan for tomorrow. But yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific for some more game dev. Take care, everyone. Good night.